Hey guys, Dale the Options Guru here at Think Tank Trading. Thank you for joining my live watch list. Definitely been a couple shaky weeks in the market, as everybody here is aware. We were prepared for it for the most part. Not everyone can prepare for scenarios like that. And I know that this pullback seems a little worse than it actually is, because when you're at all-time high and things are just coming down 10-20%, especially penny stocks and options trading, it seems a lot worse than it actually is. If you look at SPY, I'm going to jump over to that right now. It looks like it's kind of at the bottom of its channel right now. It's not necessarily pulling back greatly. If you look at this, this isn't even close to these dips that we got in October and early November. This is closer to the one that we just had recently here in February. So it's about on that same level now. It could potentially be holding this 50-day moving average, but you know, we're going to have to see. Everything in the market is dictated by the major indexes, and before we go heavy on anything, we got to make sure that these things hold up. So we do have some that we're monitoring closely, so stay tuned and determine whether it's something that you would want to purchase yourself. All right, guys? So the first one I'm going to be watching today, guys, is ticker symbol ACIC. Looking at the fundamentals in the chart first, let me go ahead and pull these moving averages off here. It's a SPAC. It doesn't really have a lot of moving averages to go off of since it's so new. However, you can clearly see from its entry level around $10, which all SPACs start at, it did have a nice run up to $10.60. It has since sold off with the rest of the market. But if you look at it right now, it is bouncing directly at this level to where it first gapped up at, all right? And there are many reasons for that, and I'm going to show you the first one. The first reason being Kathy Woods from ARK Invest bought a lot of this on Friday. They're definitely dip buying this company, and we're going to show you a little bit about it and see if it's something that you might want to dip buy as well. All right, so jumping over here to lucidtracking.com. This company does compile all of ARK Invest buys and sells. You can look at them in chart form. There's so many different ways to look at these. So if you're a fan of ARK Invest, you can use this website. It only costs $5 a month. It's really pretty amazing to keep track of, and they're a world class in regards to their research. So you can see right here, ACIC was added to the ARKQ robotics ETF right here at previous it was 1216, closed at 1190. It doesn't represent a significant portion of ARKQ, but you know, it is a nice buy, and I'm sure that they'll buy more. They like to add on those dips, and they look for exponential growth opportunities. So we're going to jump over to this website and show you what this company does. All right, so jumping over to their website, this is archer.com. You guys can just flip through this yourself and look at it. It's pretty amazing when you first look at it. They are revolutionary. They have a long way to go, I'm sure, and you know, the company has a lot to prove. But if you look at this technology, I mean, it's pretty amazing. They're basically going to try and be the Uber of the sky. Very small, compact vehicles that can get you from point A to point B. And you look at these little aircrafts; they are just amazing. I could just imagine when that ARKX ETF does come up, I can imagine that they're going to add some more of this. And we're going to dig a little deeper into this company and see how far away they are in regards to having a productive vehicle and what the potential revenue is in the future for this company. So I like it first glance, but you know, first glances can be deceiving, all right, guys? So keep this one on your watch, though. It is bouncing at solid levels, and it is relatively cheap for something with a lot of upside. Okay, so jumping back just a quick step, on Friday we went over ticker symbol HOL. Just want to give you guys a quick update on where this one is right now. All right, so this one also a SPAC. It broke out and held these levels around $13, ran all the way up to $22.47. As you can see, this was holding support levels right around the $18 range, but it has since lost support right here, came all the way back down to this support level, which is at $13.30, and had a nice little pop after hours. You can see on the RSI, it was in the oversold territory. We do have a small cross on the MACD, and it did get some after hours movement. This thing went from 13.12 all the way almost to $17 after hours on Friday. So a lot of people are dip buying these things, but don't be deceived also by after hours movement. A lot of times those things happen on low volume, and it'll make a stock seem like it's up a lot higher than it is. However, we do like this company a lot. If this thing comes anywhere near this $13 range, I'm looking to add to this. I love this company. I love what they represent and what they're trying to do. And long term, you know, this can be a $20, $30, $50, $100 stock, all right, that we're getting at $13. So I'm not necessarily worried about short term on this. I'm very long term on this one. If you guys don't know what this company is, look at my video from Friday and you'll see what they do. But really amazing company. This one is back on watch for some dip buys as well. All right, so the third one on watch is also another very notable one because a lot of people on our team know that I'm long on this company. This one is going to be Dtil, Precision Biosciences. So looking at the chart on this first, guys, I want you to just see what I see, all right? So when this was trading in this ascending wedge pattern right here from $8.04, came all the way up to this $12 range, broke out all the way to $21.12. It has since sold off, which is totally normal, guys. You don't ever want to chase these stocks at these higher levels like that. A lot of people see massive green and they just want to get in there and buy, but those are the worst areas to buy, all right? Wait for this pullback, wait for this thing to bounce at support. You could have already swing traded this just to its resistance levels here, and with the rest of the market, this is a very standard falling wedge breakout pattern, okay? So looking at this, to me, you can clearly see areas of support and areas of resistance where this is getting rejected at. It is coming down and bouncing off this lower level at $10.16. So looking back at the chart, 10.16 is right here, okay? So as the stock was falling, you can see it literally bouncing off this same exact area right here and pushing to the upside. Right now, it's curling. You can see it has a bullish divergence on the RSI. We do have a MACD crossover. It looks solid right now. This thing's sitting at its support levels. This thing looks like it can keep its new support and push to the high side. I think that long term, this will easily get back to its $16 range. We're just going to kind of have to watch the market and see if the market holds up to hold this up as well. So jumping over to tip ranks real quick, I want to show you guys what the price targets are for this company in regards to analysts. So give me 1 second. All right, over here at tip ranks, you can see this thing has a analyst price target of $18. It most recently just got a PT upgrade by Jones Trading 4 days ago with a price target of $27. So he is a 5-star analyst, and you can see most of the analysts on here are very high rated. Most of them have this thing going at least 30 to 50%, and this guy has it going 125.75%. So it has news recently. It's very early on for this company. It is a long-term growth potential stock as well, all right? So keep Precision Biosciences on your radar. We like this company long-term. I think minimum PT for this is $20, all right? If you can catch another dip back towards $10 range, I'll definitely be adding to my portfolio on it. All right, so the next one on my watch tonight, guys, is Helion, ticker symbol HYLN. So you've seen what Fisker has been doing last week, all right? You guys seen Fisker just moon on Friday. It's been getting a lot of attention. And I want to compare two different charts for you guys and show you how quickly that these things can trend. It just takes just a little bit of news for these things and they're off to the races, especially for this company, because when this was a SPAC, SHLL, you guys remember this thing ran all the way to $60. So if it can get past these levels and break out, you know, this one has a long way to go to the upside. And I know for a fact that this company has some news coming in the future. Right now, it is literally just trading at the very bottom of its support channel. So look at this right here. and look for a bounce on this thing right here. I know EV in general has been selling off a lot because of Tesla coming down, but you know, a lot of these Chinese automakers and NIO's got earnings. You know, there's a lot of catalysts coming soon for these things, and I don't think that these sell-offs hold for that long. So watch for this one. We're going to get in a little closer on this. I want to show you one more thing. Jumping over to Fisker, look at this real quick, guys. So this was at support this entire time right here, and you can see these same support levels in its past that it just kind of hung around, and it just took one little bit of news. This thing kind of broke out, broke its all-time high, and you just seen this thing gap up almost to $30. So one little bit of news on Fisker and it was gone. And you look at Helion, and it's in a very similar type of trading pattern. It's just trading right in this little channel right here, testing support and bouncing off resistance. It had one little pop last week, if you guys remember that. We sold this one for a 200% quick options gain, but it has since came all the way back to the support level. So to be honest with you, I'm going to load some equity on this thing. I know that it has news coming in the future, and I might be looking to get a midterm option swing trade on this as well. I think that this minimum sees $20 plus, and I'm looking to buy some fear in the market right now and make some gains off of it. Now, if the S&P 500 does not hold up, then of course, you know, there's risk to plays like this, but you know, sometimes you have to take risks to have a high reward. So I'm going to be looking to add on Helion at this support level and wait for the news to come. Right now I'm going to jump over to the website and show you a few things. All right, so here's Helion's website. The first thing that stands out at me for this company is the fact that they're not necessarily all electric. They do have hybrid semi-trucks, and you know, it's great that we have electric batteries, and they do have all electric trucks as well, and they actually have some of the largest range of any vehicle, even double Tesla's range on their battery. However, you know, these things don't happen overnight. As you've seen over the last few months, a lot of these oil stocks and a lot of these reopening plays, that's essentially the sentiment in the market right now, is a lot of these restaurants, oil plays, all these forgotten sectors like real estate investment trust, the EV stocks, and all the meme stocks like GameStop and AMC and these things that are parabolic. You see Riot and Mara and crypto, they're coming down, and you're seeing a lot of these other stocks that were forgotten for months are the ones trending right now. However, this one has seen some significant pullback, and I like what this company does. Just come over to their website. I got it highlighted right here, and just take a look for yourself at these trucks, man. They're beautiful. They got a lot of contracts in the future, and I think this company isn't done yet. I know a lot of people have a price target of 30 plus on this, so for us to be able to buy some fear on this and catch it around, you know, low $14, I think we're getting a good deal on this, as long as you can handle the fluctuation in regards to the stock price. Okay, so that's my take on Helion. I'm going to post some news as it comes, and like I said, just like Fisker last week, it's just going to take one bit of good news on it. It did just have earnings also, and earnings was better than expected, so keep Helion on your watch, guys. I think it's going to make a nice move. Alright, and real quick, guys, I just want to go over a few things, and this isn't to down talk any of these companies or stocks. This is just keeping it real with you guys, alright? What not to buy. I'm not saying that Riot Blockchain isn't a good company. I'm not saying that it can't be $100+, because it can. If Bitcoin continues to go up, all these mining companies are going to continue to go up with it. However, when you guys see this, and you see that this wedge pattern, and it breaks out, and it gaps all the way up to $80, and this thing was $2.50 back here, you know, sometimes when you get to this level right here, you just got to use your head. Like, is this a good buying opportunity at, you know, 20 to 50 times its value from 90 days ago? Or will it have some pullback? And if so, where will it pull back to? So a lot of times you'll see these things fall all the way to the levels that they broke out at. So you see this thing broke out right here, ran all the way up to 80. Right now it does not have a lot of support right here. It is coming to the downside. Maybe it holds up at this level, and Bitcoin continues to trend up, it can go up from here. However, this could also come all the way down to here and bounce at these levels. So jumping over and looking at the moving averages on these things, you see its 50-day moving average is all the way under $28.24. 120-day moving average is $14.41. So as long as I've followed stocks, at some point all these stocks revert to their moving averages, right? Every single one of them. And that goes with Tesla, that goes with any of them, all right? So when you see these stocks on these parabolic breakouts like that, and this is nothing against Tesla either. I love Tesla. I love the company. I love the vision, everything. The cars are beautiful. However, this sat sideways for 4 months, and not very many people were wanting to buy this thing. And then you had this crazy FOMO buying up here around $900. And, this is just not areas that you buy stocks, man. You don't buy the breakouts. This is when you're selling these stocks. Let Tesla come back, let it come to its 120-day moving average, let it consolidate, and then look to go long on this company if these levels hold up. But right now, there's no indicators showing that, this is a strong buy yet right now. This thing could see some more blood. And until then, when you're significantly up on a stock, I read some companies and some people that were buying this thing around $850, and they're still holding it. There's nothing wrong with going long on a stock, but set stop losses up. If you're significantly up on a stock, there's no sense of just giving all those gains back. If you could stop out up, wait for a dip buy, and then buy it back. That's all about what swing trading is. So just keep that in mind. The market is super rocky right now, man, so you got to be careful. But anyway, I'll have another watch list for you guys in the morning. This is a few that I'm looking at right now. We got the team live right this second going over some plays, so make sure you jump in tomorrow morning, and I'm going to look at some things pre-market and see if we can get some better setups. All right, guys? So thank you for stopping by. Please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have some more people in here, and we appreciate all of you guys. So thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one.